Do you reckon this range true? If you feel a pain in your head, it's because you're attached to an outcome that didn't happen. Or hasn't happened yet. Either of those two. But, how's your head? How's your head? How is it? Do you feel that pain in your head right now? What is that a result of? It is a real good indicator, I think anyway. The last time that I remember having a headache, as they call them, it was exactly that. You know what it was? It was just that I was looking around at my house and going, oh, it's not clean. Oh, my head. I'm born in the wrong body. I should be a mum in North Ryde. So, that's all that happened, right? Like you just had this, you have this pain that is happening pretty much because you are deciding that your reality doesn't match up to the reality that you like in your head. And as a result of that, your brain goes, oh, this is all too much, and freaks out. Well, I think that there's two ways to get around this. The first one is that you should just be in every moment of your life very grateful for it. It doesn't matter how bad it is or how good it is. The fact is that you are alive. And that's awesome. I even think that that's the way to go out. I know that I've been talking about this a lot recently, but I swear that when you are dying and you know you're dying, that the whole of your life should have just been practice for enjoying that moment of, look, never going to feel like that again. Or the, fuck, it's getting worse. Ugh. I'm not ready for that shit, man. But I think that that's where you should be moving towards. And I would hazard a guess that the reason that a lot of people get migraines, now that I'm thinking about the people that I know get migraines, and obviously this is all circumstantial, as is everything, so shut the fuck up with your, this is terrible analysis. It's not analysis. It's whatever the fuck is on the top of my head. If you don't like it, stay here and watch heaps of videos and eventually you'll like it. So, the people that I'm thinking about that spring to mind, there's a constant pattern that you see in them. Migraines and I know that there's no way to prove this whatsoever, but I swear it has something to do with Parkinson's. So many people that I know with high stress jobs end up with Parkinson's, and it's because their entire life is, gotta get this done. And so eventually they just start moving on themselves. I swear, look, I've solved it. The 50-year mystery that medical doctors have been working on, done. And the other point of that is that where people are always getting these migraines, it's every time they have psychologically draining jobs. It's just this constant thing of, oh, this needs to be done, this needs to be done now, this needs to be done now. Look, things, yes, okay, I am a huge fan of getting yourself more productive, but the reason that I think that you should get more productive, a lot of it, is to just get rid of the mental anguish of that. A lot of that mental anguish of this isn't getting done is because you're not doing it. And the fact that you're sitting there, you're just debilitating yourself further. When you have a clear mind, you just move to the next thing in life. And you just understand, I'm doing everything I can at this moment. I had that realization the other day. I was in traffic, picking up one of my editors, and then I was just being like, I'm just wasting so much time doing this. And then I was just thinking, what are you talking about? Going to pick up my editor is work. That is the most productive thing that I could possibly be doing with my time right now. If I wasn't in that car and picking up that editor, we wouldn't be getting any film done, would we? We wouldn't be getting on there. So obviously, that is the most important thing that I could be doing at that moment, is picking up my editor. That's a very strange thing that you forget that in day-to-day life. And as a result of that, look, now that I'm thinking about it, I had a headache about it. It's so lame that these tiny little problems in life, oh my God, and you catastrophize about it. But I think that's it. It's just the fact that you have in your mind that the map of reality, the map doesn't meet the terrain. And you're just like, no, the map should look like this, but it doesn't. It's just, that's the terrain. You have in your head all of these things of what the terrain should look like, but it doesn't look like that. So, what can you do about it? Well, at that time, there's pretty much only one thing that you can be doing, and that is moving towards a certain goal that you have determined for yourself. Have you? Gotcha! Yay! Make sure that you write down your goals. Anywho, I think we've said that enough. Yeah. If you don't have these outcome attachments in life, you just have the goal. Do you understand the difference between those two? So when you have a goal, it's just, I would like this to happen and I am moving towards it. That is a goal. An outcome attachment is, I should have this. Why don't I have this yet? There are moments in life where this is going to be useful. Yes, that's true. And a lot of this video actually, a lot of this channel actually, is just about management of emotions and management of certain psychological tools. So there is certain moments in your life where you want to be giving yourself a kick in the bum of just like, fuck, I need to do this, right? But how much of that is necessary? I reckon you could reduce it by 80%. Did I need to feel bad about picking up my editor? No, that was the best thing I could be doing. Still sitting there going, oh my God, why isn't he here now? So stupid. That could have been easily avoided. The other one, I've just looking around my house going, oh, it's messy. Oh, this is all too much. It's so pathetic. What do? You pick up a couple of things. That's it. I really feel that like a lot of your stress in life is imaginary. In fact, I think that stress is just badly managed mindset. That's all it is. I think that there's probably people, in fact, I know there is people that are much more productive than you or me or, the average Joe, doing crazy levels of work, never stressed. In fact, my girlfriend is a lot like that. She's a highly organized person, but that's the counter side of it. As soon as things don't go to plan, that's when she gets all grumpy and, I'm not talking to you. But other than that, her life runs really smoothly and she does far more work. It's far more out of a day than I do. And I think about this all the time and she's still better at it. And I think that a massive thing of it is her Vietnamese background and then the fact that they kind of come from a Buddhist background of it is what it is. That's all it is. Like as soon as you just understand that one point, it is what it is, a lot of these anguishes that you have in your mind just dissipate. You just, as we've said in the previous videos, you just kind of look around in your room. If you want to get present, you look around in your room and you just look at inanimate objects for a second. Sorry, I just started doing it then. Then I forgot it was on camera. Anyway, I'm going to go do that because I like it. And speaking of likes, like the video. Give me more questions. Like, yes.